Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've decided to do a little video about an item I received a little while ago. As you know, been working with trains, especially my small ones. Um, it's hard to find certain things like vehicles. And as you know, a while ago, I acquired some Tootsie Toys for my layouts. And they worked out pretty well. Um, but like so many things about train hobby, you find these little rabbit holes you find yourself in, and you end up going down them. And one of them is diecast vehicles you use for your layouts. Yes, they're fun to have on your layout. They're nice. They add an interesting touch, especially if you do the type of layouts I do, toy layouts. And in order to do the toy layouts in such a way that they're period correct, you have to look for certain types of die-cast cars. I mean, normally I have been using these guys, which are nice. I mean, these are very nicely detailed. I mean, look at that. And for those of you who want to know, that's the type. You see all my 50s cars. That's what they look like. 56 Ford F100. Nice custom paint job on it. These are nice. I mean, they have opening doors. This one has a tailgate that comes down. It's nice. It's a pullback type of car, which means you basically pull it back and off it goes. They're nice toys. And they work great for my O scale. But for my small scale HO and stuff like that, I use these cars because they are, period correct. This is a Ford Falcon. And in fact, this is one of two that I repainted. And I got this, it didn't have hardly any paint on it at all. And I figured, well, I'll redo it. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. The thing I love about Tootsie Toys, some of the details. Look at the grill on that. It's nice. The doors, even the tail lights. Not bad. So anyway, when you have these, you have a certain tendency to want to, how should I put it, race them. So how did I deal with that? Well, I went to the modern five and dime store, the Dollar Tree, and I got this thing. Now they have a brand they call Turbo Wheels, the no-name brand. This only cost me $5. That's pretty hard to eat. And I use this to race my Tootsie Toys and other die-cast cars. Now, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's not too elaborate. It's not very big. Now, I don't have a lot of room like, say, Johnny Roman does on Toy Car Case. So this is the best that I can do for now. I said, hey, why not? So I picked it up. It works rather well with these old cars. And this is the other car I repainted. It's a Tootsie Toy oil tanker. Like I said, the detail on some of these. See if I can get that up. Okay, there we go. It's pretty nice. I like these. I'll just put that in there. Put this in here. And at the end, this little flag. Now I had to take that apart and deal with some flashing. But it works pretty well now. Let's see how these two do. Got the activator here. Let's see who wins. Ah, Tanker took it. What I do is I reverse the tracks. I run them in a set of 3. Let's see how well this one does. Oh, that time the tow truck took it. There. Now, this race is going to be for all the marbles. Let's see who wins. Oh, it's a tow truck. These are kind of fun. But one of my fastest races I've discovered is probably also one of my oldest. And that is my Midge toy, Corvette. You wouldn't think something this old and simple would have any speed. I mean, granted, these aren't Hot Wheels, and they're not. And I don't have anything in my old diecast that could beat a Hot Wheels, except the Hot Wheels. So let's see how this one does. Oh, that was surprising. Oh, okay, that's different. Let's try that again. It's enough room, except for some of the bigger ones, it gets a little hung up on this thing right here. It's a little tight in there for some of the larger models. Oh, seems to be holding its own. See if I can pull it off again. Oh. Now sometimes, because of the washing on this, it doesn't always indicate properly. So you gotta keep an eye on that. But still a lot of fun. I mean, even my larger cars, such as my car of the future of my Midge toy. But as you can see, it gets pretty tight right here. So if you have larger cars, you may have to watch out for that. Put the flag back in position. And here we go. Wow. But also, recently I made an addition to it, to my little collection here. And I just happened to be stopped at a local store. Now, I bought a lot of things from them, mostly plastic build. There we go. And it always worked out well for me. They're nice people, you know. They have some interesting things from time to time. But lately, I acquired something, not plastic build, but plastic. And that would be this Renwall. I paid a couple of dollars for it. This is definitely from the 1950s. Personally, I think it's a Buick because of the grille. But it's a convertible. The only problem with this is it's got a little crack right here on the thing right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little crack right there. But otherwise, it's perfect. It's amazing what they used to make years ago. This is in. I looked up Renwall and I looked at some of the car designs that they had back in the day. I mean, this is pretty close to some of my other cars, so I may be using this on some of my layouts as well. And she rolls good. I mean, I don't think I could race it like this. In fact, I don't. It's not that I won't fit into the track or anything, but I don't think it'll win any races. Unless, of course, I get another Renwall to race against. But if you're don't have a lot of room, don't have a lot of money, this is a good way to do it. It only costs $5. It works with a lot of Tootsie toys and Midge toys, you know, some of the small ones. Some of the bigger ones will give you a hard time. I mean, like I said, some of these larger ones, like my Ford Falcon here, you gotta be careful because of right here. These things, tend to catch on stuff. And, well, you know, it's a fun way to race your old cars. And it's just an interesting part of the hobby, another branch of it, for lack of a better word. I mean, Tootsie Toy made all kinds of things, and they all work on this. Now, I also acquired something else, and if there's enough interest, I will do a video on it. It's one of these little kits. Once again, it only costs $5. It's a little car set. And the car is interesting because it's plastic and tin, which is interesting. So if there's enough interest, I'll do a review on this. So until next time, keep your trains running and have fun with your toys. Till next time, take care.